Before Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, there was one social media giant that reigned supreme: MySpace. At its peak, MySpace had more users than Facebook, but in a matter of years, it went from the world's most popular website to an internet ghost town. What went wrong? Introduce the video's objective, a deep dive into MySpace's rapid rise and dramatic fall, with insights into lessons that today's tech companies should learn from. MySpace was launched in 2003 by Tom Anderson and Krista Wolf, founded as a response to Friendster's popularity. The unique selling point: user customization. MySpace allowed users to personalize their profiles, adding a sense of ownership and creativity, unlike the limited customization on other platforms. By 2005, MySpace overtook Friendster and became the #1 social network in the world, with 100 million users at its peak in 2006. At the time, it was one of the biggest deals in tech. This acquisition seemed like a massive win. The acquisition by News Corp. In 2005, News Corp, owned by Rupert Murdoch, acquired MySpace for $580 million. Impact on the social media landscape. Highlight MySpace's role in shaping the social media world, including music promotion, for example, Arctic Monkeys, and how it became an essential part of pop culture. 3. Why MySpace was so popular. Customization and creativity. Users loved that they could design their profiles with music, photos, and background themes, which made MySpace feel like an extension of their personality. It allowed people to connect through shared interests and communities, entertainment, and music. MySpace became the go-to platform for musicians, with bands using it to promote their music, find fans, and even get record deals. This was something Facebook initially lacked. Social discovery. The early days of MySpace were a time of genuine social discovery. Unlike MySpace, which was customizable and cluttered, Facebook offered a more clean, uniform experience, making it more appealing to the younger generation. 4. The beginning of the end. Facebook's emergence. Around 2004, Facebook was launched. By the time of Spotify's launch, MySpace couldn't compete in the streaming music space. Facebook initially limited itself to college students, creating exclusivity that intrigued more people. Failure to adapt. MySpace's main issue was its inability to adapt to the changing social media landscape. Users migrated due to Facebook's more streamlined experience and user-friendly interface. Design clutter. MySpace was overrun with ads, profile customizations, and excessive graphics, which led to a poor user experience. Leadership problems. MySpace struggled with management, and Tom, the founder, was eventually replaced, but the culture shifted too much to regain trust. The constant ads and pop-ups made it hard for users to enjoy the platform. The impact of music on MySpace's decline. While MySpace was a popular music platform, they couldn't sustain the music industry's evolution. 5. The fall of MySpace. Facebook was able to learn from MySpace's mistakes, particularly in terms of simplicity, mobile compatibility, and user experience. Exodus of users. By 2008, Facebook became the dominant social platform, and MySpace began to lose users. Decline in revenue. MySpace's revenue model, reliant on advertising, was overly aggressive. Facebook's more subtle integration of advertising made it more sustainable. Let us know in the comments, do you think MySpace can ever make a comeback, or is it forever a relic of internet history? Failed revamps. MySpace tried to relaunch multiple times, including shifting to a music platform and redesigning the site, but these attempts failed to recapture the glory days. In 2011, MySpace was sold to Specific Media and Justin Timberlake for just $35 million, a sharp contrast to the $580 million acquisition by News Corp. The rise and fall of MySpace is a cautionary tale for modern-day tech giants like TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram, reminding us that success is never guaranteed. The importance of adaptation. MySpace's downfall teaches us that technology companies must constantly innovate and adapt to the changing tastes and needs of users. Monetization strategy. Another lesson: MySpace didn't figure out how to effectively monetize its user base, without ruining the experience. Conclusion: MySpace may be a shadow of its former self today, but it paved the way for social networks that followed. Call to action. If you found this story of MySpace's rise and fall fascinating, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth business documentaries.